November in the NBA isn't supposed to feel monumental. It's the early stretch of the season, when rosters are still shaking off summer rust and contenders are only beginning to define themselves. But sometimes these first weeks reveal the storylines that will shape the months ahead. The league in late 2013 carried a particular electricity. Fresh faces mixing with established legends, teams testing their identities, and fan bases daring to dream big or brace for heartbreak. It was a month that captured the essence of why basketball is more than a collection of box scores. The games carried emotion, unpredictability, and a sense that something meaningful was always just one possession away. November 2013 reminded everyone that even the earliest chapters of a season can leave memories as powerful as anything in June.
This video is brought to you by Force. Love word games but tired of playing the same ones over and over? Force is here, and it is an instant classic. Download for free on Google Play.
Nobody expected Russell Westbrook to suit up so soon. After a torn meniscus in the 2013 playoffs, the timeline suggested weeks more rehab. Instead, he stormed back at the start of November, mask off, explosiveness intact. The Thunder instantly felt whole again, and the league felt that jolt of energy only Russ can bring. Reckless drives, defiant mid-range pull-ups, and pure adrenaline. A couple of weeks later, Westbrook helped to deliver the month's most cinematic moment. On November 14th in Oakland, Thunder versus Warriors came down to a single possession. With seconds left, Westbrook drained a contested three to put OKC ahead, only for Andre Iguodala to answer with a baseline fadeaway buzzer beater. The Thunder slumped in stunned silence, their brief celebration collapsing into disbelief as the arena exploded. It was the perfect snapshot of a league where no lead feels safe, and every second on the clock matters until the final buzzer. Mid-November brought a marketing masterstroke. The Jingle Hoops commercial dropped. LeBron, Durant, Curry, Harden, Rose, and Steve Nash, each taking perfectly timed shots on hoops fitted with jingle bells. Their swishes combining to play the Christmas classic, Jingle Bells. It wasn't just an ad, it showed how far the NBA's cultural reach had expanded. Basketball wasn't only a sport, it was an aesthetic, a cultural moment, and a viral sensation all at once. On the court, the Indiana Pacers emerged as the league's early powerhouse. They opened the season 9-0, playing strangling defense behind Roy Hibbert's rim protection and Paul George's two-way brilliance. This was the Pacers' statement. The East wasn't Miami's playground alone. The memory of their heartbreaking Game 7 loss to the Heat months earlier was fresh, and this streak screamed revenge tour. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, cameras swarmed for a different comeback. Kobe Bryant, just 7 months removed from a torn Achilles, stepped back onto the Lakers' practice floor. Every clip of him moving through drills was dissected. It wasn't a game return yet, but for Lakers fans and the wider NBA world, seeing Kobe back on the hardwood was like watching a myth slowly rematerialize.
Quietly, Dirk Nowitzki kept building his legacy. Mid-November, he passed Reggie Miller to become 15th on the NBA's all-time scoring list. It was a subtle but powerful reminder. Dirk's silky jumper and unassuming demeanor had quietly placed him among the game's immortals. No drama, no spectacle, just buckets and history.
Then came the gut punch. Derrick Rose, already haunted by injury, tore the meniscus in his right knee on November 22nd against Portland. Another season lost. Chicago's championship hopes evaporated in an instant. The league collectively exhaled in sadness. A hometown hero's comeback interrupted again. A what-if growing heavier. Jason Kidd provided one of November's most absurd yet unforgettable scenes. Out of timeouts and searching for a clever way to buy his team a break against the Lakers, the rookie coach orchestrated a soda spill, mouthing, "Hit me," to Tyshawn Taylor just before a staged bump sent Diet Coke cascading onto the floor. The moment was equal parts sly and ridiculous, instantly earning its place in the NBA's ever-growing highlight reel of memes. As the month wound down, Westbrook once again found himself in the middle of late-game chaos, this time with the spotlight all on him. On November 29th against the Warriors, he buried a turnaround three with just seconds left in overtime, a dagger that sent Oklahoma City's home crowd into a frenzy. It wasn't just redemption after Iguodala's earlier buzzer beater, it was Westbrook's defiance made visible, a reminder that he was never going to tiptoe back from injury. He was going to attack, celebrate, and put the game in his own hands.
November 2013 showed how the NBA is never just a schedule of games. It's a living, breathing story that unfolds in unexpected ways. Even in the early stretch of a season, the league can deliver emotional highs and lows, moments that capture the imagination, and snapshots of history in the making. The month was a reminder that basketball is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. Rivalries take shape, identities form, and fans everywhere begin to sense which narratives might define the year. The league's drama doesn't wait for the playoffs or the finals. It thrives in the quiet spaces, in the cold nights of November, when every game feels both routine and potentially monumental. It's in these stretches that the NBA reveals its depth, the way storylines weave together, the way culture and sport intersect, and the way a single moment can spark 1,000 memories. November stands as proof that in basketball, every month matters, every game has meaning, and the story of a season is always bigger than any single highlight.